What is going on YouTube? Lamont on the run. And today we're going to talk about an absolute moron. A moron, wet behind the ears, very stupid. This woman right here, her name is Adriana Dull. But let me tell you something, there is nothing dull about this broad over here and the kind of life that she leads. This woman lives in Memphis, Tennessee, and her story gained a little bit of traction online because currently she's sitting in jail in Memphis, Tennessee. And so what's the crime? Well, so this woman, not very, very bright, this Adriana Dull. So apparently she had met a man on a dating site. Not sure if it's Plenty of Fish or OkCupid or whatever it is. She meets a man and she says, "Hey, I think you're pretty cute." And he obviously thinks she's pretty cute as well. She says, "Hey, why don't you come over to my house?" A man comes to her house. She invites him on in. He's probably thinking like, wow, this chick really likes me. He shuts the door behind him, and another man jumps out, pulls out a gun, and says, "Give me all your money." So they hold him at gunpoint for the next 3 hours. So he's robbed for his iPhone. He's robbed of his cash. He had about $300 on him, all of his credit cards, even made him give up the password to his Cash App. So this guy has him kidnapped in his house while she goes and cleans him out all across town for 3 hours. Eventually, finally, he lets him go. So the guy calls the police and says, "Hey, I just got robbed." Now, I'm not really sure how they caught her, but apparently she did it to another guy too. So currently she's being charged with 2 counts of kidnapping, 2 counts of armed robbery, and 2 counts of identity theft. There's also another count, I'm not sure exactly what it is. So she's sitting pretty cool in jail in Memphis, Tennessee. I want to say this woman was also a OnlyFans model, and I didn't really dig up too much information about her online, but she was reported missing as a juvenile about 5 years ago. So she has lived a pretty interesting lifestyle. Now you look at this girl and you think to yourself, hey, she's pretty cute. What is she doing hanging out with thugs, robbing people for, a couple $1,000s at best? I mean, she could have probably made that money just dancing at a nightclub or a strip club or whatever in Memphis, Tennessee, or she could have traveled or did whatever. But apparently it looks like she's chose to date thugs all her life, and then they got her into the gangster lifestyle. This woman is going to get bare minimum in prison if she is found guilty, unless she has a good lawyer. And if you're going around robbing guys for $300, something tells me you don't really have the money for a lawyer. So those kidnapping charges, that's pretty serious. Kidnapping somebody, that's a very, very serious crime. And the reason why is because oftentimes people get kidnapped, they get murdered. Now, luckily for her, because she could be facing some Fed time right now, and Memphis, Tennessee is on the border with Arkansas and Mississippi. It's right there. So if they would have took that guy and made him drive across state lines, 5 miles down the road, oh, she would be looking at some very, very serious time via the federal government. I'm guessing right now she's going to, depending on her record, I mean, bare minimum, even if she had a totally clean criminal record, she's still going to do 5 years in prison. So my guess is she probably has some kind of a past criminal record. And I'm going to guess she's looking at about spending the next 7 to 10 years in prison at least. There's no word on if the guy that did the gun holding in this crime, if he got caught, she probably ain't gonna snitch right away. They're probably gonna let her chill on ice, so to speak, and she'll probably give him up if she wants to shave a couple of years off her sentence. It always amazes me the stupid things that people do. I mean, it's one thing, you know, and not to be sexist, but I guess it's going to be sexist. It is what it is. You know, if you were an unattractive female and you're doing this kind of thing, it's still bad. But, I mean, she's a cute girl. Like, what is she thinking? Like, you could have got a boyfriend to pay for your whole ride in life, or con men out of money the legitimate way, so to speak. You know, get yourself a 75-year-old boyfriend and just have him pay for everything while you laugh about him while you're sleeping or shacking up with your boyfriend. But not a very bright woman. This is just, you know, prototypical ghetto, dumb, stupid idiots dealing with, you know, low account losers, no account losers, and nickel and dime crap. That's really all it is. All right, guys, get in the comments. Tell me what you think about this dummy. I just wanted to share her story with you guys. You know, I keep forgetting, but when I do these videos, I keep forgetting, gotta start carrying my mace with me, because I love animals, I love dogs, and I didn't even look at those dogs that were, you know, barking at me as I was walking by them. I really gotta start, when I do these videos, I really gotta start carrying my mace with me at all times. Okay, guys, let me know in the comments what you think. Catch up with you later. Have a good one, guys. Stay warm. It's cold out here in these streets. Peace out.